Hey, it's Connor. Welcome to iFanboy Mini. iFanboy Mini is a small-sized version of iFanboy, the comic book show. So today I thought I'd tell you a little story. A couple weeks ago, I'm on my couch, just watching TV, minding my own business, not hurting a soul, not bothering anybody, and the phone rings. And it's my sister and my mom, and they're at an auction in the country, and they're all excited because the auction is, there's two lots of comic books, and they ask me if I'm interested in them, and they tell me a little bit about them, and I say, sure, if you can get them for not a lot of money, I'll pay you back. Don't spend too much money. And they say, okay, and they hang up, and a couple hours later, the phone rings again. They're all excited because they got one of the lots. So they said they're going to bring them by. They bring them by a couple hours later, and this is what I ended up with. Big old lot of Captain America comics. Captain America 100 through 115. And that's pretty exciting. This is old 1960s comic books. Now what's great is I'm not really a big fan of back issue hunting. I don't go back issue bin hunting. I don't really go into the bins. I haven't bought a back issue in maybe years. But I will buy these old comics, these old 60s, 70s comics, the ones that are actually very rare, not necessarily for the value aspect of it. I mean, the first one here is ripped and it's retaped, and I don't care. But it's when you open them up, it's like being transported back. The paper's different. You can feel. I ran my hand across the back page, and you can feel the ink on it because it's so old, and it's like being transported. You got old ads and the old letters pages and all the stuff that you can get. And in the reprints, they're there sometimes, and it's fun. But it's like opening this up is like being transported back in time, and that's what I really like about the old stuff. So I'm really looking forward to these. The first one, Captain America 100, is interesting because before this book was called Tales of Suspense. And then they changed the name to Captain America with issue 100. And this is the first comic ever named Captain America. There was a Captain America comic book in the 40s during World War II called Captain America Comics. But this is the first ever issue of a comic just called Captain America like we have today. And that's pretty exciting. People who are in the know consider this to be the first issue of Captain America Volume 1, Number 1, although it's numbered 100. The number is continued from there. This is the actual first solo book, and that's pretty cool, I think. I've read this one, and it's a big old Lee and Kirby tale. And what's interesting about it is it starts off with a flashback to when the Avengers discovered Captain America in ice in the Avengers number 4, which was in 1964, and this is 1968. And basically Stan and Jack, they don't just reprint the sequence, which is about 4 or 5 pages. They actually redraw and rewrite it. But panel for panel almost, the art's different, a little skewed, the angle on the panels is a little different, the writing is slightly different, but it's mostly the same. It's pretty much the same story, panel for panel. I think that's pretty interesting. And it jumps forward to a battle with Baron Zemo and Captain America and Black Panther trying to stop him from blowing up all the US missile sites, and Sharon Carter, Agent 13, is there, and she's undercover, but Cap doesn't recognize her because she's wearing glasses. But it's fun, the art's great, it's big and dynamic, and it's fun 60s. I like reading these old 60s comics because it's a totally different sensibility, different mindset. It's just a different kind of fun time. You don't worry about all the stuff you worry about now. You just have it, you just enjoy it. And actually, one thing that really caught me in this one was there's a debate right now in the current book because the current Captain America carries a gun and he uses it. And in this issue, Cap actually uses a gun against Baron Zemo's troops because they're vastly outnumbered and he's there blowing troops away. So that's something to throw into the pot of debate. But I'm really looking forward to getting to these books. I haven't read a lot of them yet, but they got fun-looking covers. There's a lot of Red Skull. There's a lot of Batroc de Lippe. The Hulk shows up. Bucky is on a lot of the covers. I'm looking forward to finding out what that's all about. It just looks like a fun time. So if you're ever at an auction or see an auction, maybe you want to check it out because you never know what you're going to find there. I didn't expect when my mom and my sister went to an auction, they'd come back with some old Captain America comics. So if you have any cool stories about finding old issues anywhere, you can email them at contact@ifanboy.com, or you can check out our weekly show every Saturday at revision3.com/ifanboy. You can get it Saturday, and then all week long you can watch it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.